I'll be with you in just a minute. I should have found this before I started the stream. Probably would have made more sense. I'll have to do that sometime. Oh, there it is. Okay. Don't worry, it was exactly where I thought it was. Welcome back, friends. So I have this thing that I need to do a video on at some point. Well, I don't need to do anything, but I want to do a video on. Low battery blinking LED indicator mod for DMG Pocket GBC. I don't know. Alex makes cool shit and I keep buying it because I can't help myself. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started because there's some housekeeping that I'll need to do before I actually get into the main event here. Forgive me for stopping and then starting the stream again. It is a different link. I just didn't want to associate this content with the content that I just made because this is something completely different. But anyway, I have already done a video on this. In fact, it's already even linked in the description. Maybe go watch it after this. Probably, you know, because this one's live. But anyway, I installed one of the InsideGadgets Overclock mods in a Game Boy Micro. I did run into a couple of small teensy-weensy little problems in that it kind of almost barely didn't fit. I did end up having to swap the screen out in my Game Boy Micro just to get the thing to fit because the aftermarket screen doesn't have any foam on it, whereas the OEM screen does. And instead of peeling off the foam, I just decided to swap the screen. The reason I have this on my desk is because this is the one I pulled the screen out of, and for some reason the OEM screen just doesn't have a backlight when it's installed in this console, and that just grinds my gears. So we're going to do two things here. We're going to pull the screen out of this so I can put it back in here, and then we're going to pull the overclock module from this and put in a even better one. Not necessarily in that order, but I'll get started with this one at the very least. And then we'll put it back together later. Oh no. So how are you guys doing on this fine November Saturday? God, it's already November. It's November 21st. All right. How many more days do we have until Christmas? That's not the right bit. If the sound is out of sync, it is YouTube. I checked. It is in sync on my end. The only thing I can do about that is try compensating for YouTube's failure, which seems to be dynamic. So basically that means I cannot actually compensate for it. Anyway. Part here. I probably should have put a link to this one too. This is another of the Mad Geniuses mods. I'm pretty sure the backlight doesn't work in this mod just because this ribbon cable is kind of torn up and it just happens to not work with this connector. I don't think it's any real actual incompatibility. But anyway, to the micro. My friend, how did I color my micro shell? That is a good question. I colored this by paying a shop to do it. Not really. I didn't actually paint this or anything. I brought this to a gun shop and had them Cerakote it. Let me put that in chat. Search that word, you'll find exactly what I'm talking about. It is primarily done to guns. It is a very durable finish. It, all things considered, it was kinda, sorta cheap, but you do gotta keep in mind that I was also literally paying someone to do it, so there's a base cost for that. It cost me, yeah, I was just about to get to that. I could have bought another micro for how much it cost me to get this micro painted. It was, I can't remember, it was either 70 or 80 bucks. It was pricey. Yeah, but I mean, whatever. It's cool. I love it. I don't care. Let's keep these screws separate. So, all right. My understanding of Cerakote is that it is actually pretty easy to DIY as long as you have the proper equipment. Part of the process of Cerakoting involved stripping the finish off of this shell in the first place, which when I got my Game Boy Color Cerakoted, that Boxy Pixel green aluminum one, that was fine. I could just sand it down. This thing I couldn't sand down, so I had to pay them to strip this as well. What they did to strip this one is they put it in the chemical etchant bath, like if they're going to anodize it. I forgot I put this here. I have to remove it. This is the one that I already did the Overclock mod in, and I saved the original crystal by just literally shoving it in there. But to take it apart, I need to remove that. Alright, this, and then there's 2 more screws. That one. This one, I believe. Oh, son of a diddly. Wait, I don't think that matters, because all I'm taking off is the front. We'll just leave that on. And then we can pop the screen out. And this is why the aftermarket screen fit where in the OEM one didn't. You see there's this foam strip on the back and all along the front. The front one is not so important. All that does is try and keep dust out. The back one is also probably not all that important, seeing as how it was working fine with this one. But all things considered, I'd rather keep the OEM screen in the Game Boy Micro and the aftermarket screen that already works in this thing. I'd rather keep it in here. Oh. And hey, look at that, now I have a backlight. I don't know how well you can actually see that on screen, because it's not bright, but there we go. Put it back together later. The Ava faceplates, my understanding is that they aren't actually circulating anymore. They used to. They were formerly, but they are not now. Gabe, I took this to a gun shop, and they're like, wait, is that a Game Boy? And then the guy at the front desk had to go and get all the other employees in the back, and he's like, hey, look, this guy wants us to Cerakote this. And they're like, oh shit, that's cool as fuck. Did you make this? And I'm like, no, I wish I did. Of course, that was before all this nonsense, but, you know, maybe I'll get one of these Cerakoted. And then I can show off to them and be like, yeah, man, I totally actually made this. Anyway, so this is what I am installing here. It is literally the exact same thing, except I talked to Alex and he made this one for me custom because I asked nicely and because he's a super cool guy and totally deserving of your support. He makes super cool shit. But anyway, he made this one for me custom. It is printed on a flex board and it is quite a bit thinner, and I think it'll be thin enough compared to this one that I should have zero problems. So let's get it done. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wires I need to solder. That is, I don't know why, but that I feel like that's more than I remember. Did I color code it? Kinda. I'm not gonna lie, I think my K-tip would be better for this. But the J-tip's already on it. I suppose I could zoom in a bit. My bad. So nicely wire routed and shit. Okay. This is an overclock board, hence the title of the stream. Okay, and if I recall correctly, this is basically stuck down with some permanent adhesive to the CPU, of course. Because why wouldn't I make this easy on myself? There we go. All right. So we can see here, this board is 0.8 basically millimeters thick, whereas this one should be like, yeah, 0.15, quite a bit different. So I think that extra little bit is going to make the difference. And do what I need. All right, I'm going to tape this one down too. Jesus, come on. Double-sided tape. That is the perfect size. And hopefully I never have to remove this. Otherwise, this is going to require hot air. So most of the work is already done for me, including all of the wire routing, which should make this go real quick. Well, all the wire routing except for the one that I just fucked up. But I probably wouldn't have done this had I not done it today on stream, so. I will zoom in just a sec. Let me get this one soldered down. This isn't actually an After Dark PCB, this is a Flex PCB. Though they do use the exact same, I guess, color layout, color palette, so. I wish Osh Park would do After Dark in 0.8mm boards. God damn it, HDR. Oh fuck, what pads were they? It's that middle one. Before anyone asks, no, I don't think Alex actually sells these regularly in flex boards. I think this was just a one-off because I ask nicely. And because he's cool as fuck. Mostly that second part. Boom, that should be it. Try it out. Swear to God, Isaac. Get in there. There we go. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. No, but Alex is one of those people where you can say something as a complete joke, you know, something absolutely ridiculous that no one would ever need for any possible reason. And then, you know, nothing comes of it. And then a week later, you see the dude has a freaking prototype PCB that he built, working proof of concept of this just ridiculous joke. And I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, like the Ninja Star PCB. Exactly. I was trying to think of an example. The frickin' Ninja Star flash cart is the best example I can think of. That I didn't even think of. It's the best example that I can recall. It's the only example that I can recall right now. I think GB Xmas started that way too. I mentioned to him, hey, do you want to put a little Christmas tree on the silk screen? You know, festive holiday spirit. And then Alex was like, oh, might hold my fosters. I don't think he actually sounds like that. Oh, I hate these stupid battery plugs. Ooh, get in there, mate. There it goes. By the way, don't ever use a screwdriver for installing a Game Boy Micro battery. Use a plastic tool or no tool at all. Plastic. Plastic is not conductive. I'm putting this thing together like I know it's going to work. That is ballsy. By the way, new Game Boy Micro batteries soon. And yes, these screws are supposed to be captive. I lost the captive one when I took this apart to get it circling. They didn't lose it, I did. Hey, it still works. Totally expected that. Alright, so what this module does is it allows you to use your Game Boy like perfectly normal, and if you are playing on an actual OEM cart, this does not work on flash carts, but an actual OEM cart, you can slow it down. goes even slower. Yes, my friends. If you're playing a platformer, I'm sure that'll actually be really helpful. You know, if you're like me and you're really bad at platformers. Oh fuck, it goes even slower. There's 3 steps. You know, in case you want to RP walk through Pokemon. Or set it back to normal. Ooh! Apparently I can't overclock. There it goes. Goes even faster. You know, in case the game is way too grindy for you. I don't think it goes any faster. Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. It does not save the level, so you can just power it off and restart it, and it'll set back to default. But it works everywhere as long as you're playing an original game. I wouldn't try saving with an overclock enabled. That's probably asking for trouble. But everything else seems to work. But it's in the bottom of Game Boy Micro, it's not on the top. Flash card, Easy Flash Omega. You can slow down, you cannot speed up. It does not work. Sure, that'll work. Oh, there's no save game. Well, either way, you can hear it from the music. And slow it down. Now we're back to normal speed, and if I try speeding it up, it'll crash. And we can't do anything else. We can try slowing it down again, but it doesn't come back. It's gone. So, yeah, it's the same thing if you're using bootleg games. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Alex's own flash cards, it doesn't work on those either. Let's find out. That way I don't have to eat my words. So this is just that free-to-play demo of that homebrew game, Graveblood, I believe it is. Works fine if you underclock. Oh, and overclock works. So I take it back. I'm sorry, Alex. That is super cool. So there you go. Alex's own carts work for overclocking. Let's clean that so I can put the faceplate back on. The whole reason I upgraded to the flex board, though, is you can't see it anymore, but notice there's no pressure spots on the screen now. That was exactly what I was hoping for. Because the old one was causing pressure spots, and while it's probably not going to cause any damage long term, it definitely doesn't look good. What games do I have? That's empty. I'm gonna go grab a game. I'll be right back. I grabbed a variety pack. So this isn't your typical aftermarket game, but it is pretty common, and it is actually pretty decent. Okay, well, I guess I accidentally booted into Fire Red. Okay, so, oh god, I forgot about that. Options, L equals A. So we can underclock, seemingly just fine. Back to normal. And if you overclock, it crashes, same as the other ones. Let's try the play-in micro. We'll try it with video because I'm feeling extra spicy. Oh god, don't tell me my SD card stopped. Okay. Come on. Come on. You can do it. So this thing's super cool because you can put video on it and like actually watch in decent quality videos. As decent as, you know, this will let you, but oh my god, you can underclock it. That's hilarious. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. And it just crashes. I kind of figured that would happen, but I was still curious. There's one more thing I want to try. It's kind of weird because I've literally never tried it out, but I'm here. Why the fuck not? I'm going to turn off my soldering iron. I completely forgot about it. I bought this because it was really cheap and I was buying a bunch of other stuff and I have bad habits. But let's see if this works. I have no doubt that it's going to crash when we try overclocking. Crazy. Oh, look at these lovely headphones. Those are definitely the highest quality headphones that I own now. A super high capacity 8 megabyte compact flash card. A pre-leaked. Oh, is that? No, that's on the outside. This battery might actually still be good. Never mind. Get out of there. All right. Let's read the instructions. I'm sure there will be very helpful information in here that is definitely understandable. Ah, I see. Yes. Yeah. That's kind of what I figured. Yeah. It comes with a plug. Oh, this takes a battery because you can use it completely outside. Ah. Didn't Elliot do a video on one of these stupid things? I feel like he did. Yeah, I'm just happy it works. Hello? Oh, I gotta hit the record button. Hello? Okay, did it save it? It did. I hear nothing. I heard nothing. I'm disappointed. Well, that's cool though. It has this AV in cable. I bet I could hook this up to the to my computer here. Play something. Yeah, this is definitely something I should be messing with on a stream. What could possibly go wrong? Oh fuck, never mind. The headphone jack on my computer doesn't work. I forgot about that. Never mind. That's not gonna work. I'm sorry, I got your hopes up. God, this thing is so ridiculous. Play. I think the microphone's broken because it didn't record shit. Yeah. That's cool. I wanted to try recording while overclocked. It just plays the same empty bullshit. Oh, and I don't have a compact flash reader, of course. Well, the easiest solution I can think of is to plug this into an iPod and then plug in the iPod. But that is entirely too much effort for this. So we're just gonna see if it crashes. Oh, I'm renaming it. I don't want to rename it. Go back. It's recording. Does my timer go slower? That would be interesting if it did. Can it record more data if I'm underclocking? Oh, it crashes when I do that. That's cool. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Sorry, Scratchy. I'm just playing around with this stupid MP3 recording thing that I bought because I hate my wallet and I keep buying stupid shit that I don't need. I wanted to see if it would work with the overclock underclock module because I didn't think it would, and spoiler alert, it doesn't. Anyway, that's all I got for now. I'm super happy that that worked. I've got myself a cartridge plug now. Anyway, I've got nothing else. I'm gonna give a shout out to Alex from InsideGadgets again. Check out his website. There's a link in the description. There's a link specifically for this overclock module, which I will probably be installing in something else at this point because why the hell not? But yeah, super huge shout out. He was very helpful in troubleshooting some of my other projects, and he was super helpful in the fact that he literally just made me a custom clock module that works with my Game Boy Micro, and that's just super cool. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. I'm thinking we need to ditch the lens. I think this will fit a lot better if I ditch the lens. I have this sized to work without a lens anyhow. Separate it. Now I made this bracket specifically so that you wouldn't have to use a lens, and then I installed a lens anyway, and then nothing fit. And insert shocked Pikachu. And look at that, doesn't that look so much better? You can see more of the screen that way too. In true Game Boy Micro fashion, it's just the bare LCD. It's great. Awful. You don't know what you're talking about, Isaac. This is the peak of Game Boy modding right here. You can't get better than this. This is like, why even bother checking out any other backlight kits after this? Because they're not going to be better. It's not possible to top this. Bonus points, I can install this overclock module in this Game Boy Advance SP, and it would work perfectly with this screen, unlike some other IPS kits. Which I'm pretty sure the IPS kits don't work with overclock modules. So I guess we'll just have to find out in another video. Check out that beauty. And it actually fits this time. There is something very wrong with the screen. That is not right at all. I still love it. I don't care. Where's my pen? Why do I keep moving the frickin' pen? The label maker ran out of tape, or I'd use that. I wanted to write on here. Put the logo since it's missing the logo. Yeah, whatever. I'll have to save that for another time. I don't feel like looking for this pen. Anyway, that is all I've got for now. I will, till next time. I've got another video coming up next week. Probably another video I'm still working on a video for the Game Boy Advance baterias. I've got quite a few of them in this Adafruit box here. I bought more batteries because someone accused me of shenanigans, and that someone is about to get shit on again. But anyway, got more batteries. Got that video coming up. I think, dude, HDR, you don't even freaking know, right? This is becoming a serious problem. Oh look, that one's actually empty. And that's just stuff at my desk. I've got a whole ammo can full of batteries too. But anyway, yeah, that's all I got for now. Like I said in my last video and in the video that I already made, but I haven't actually published yet, so you haven't seen it, I am going to be slowing down on making my videos, mostly just because I'm getting kind of burnt out and I just need to take some more time for myself, but also because I'm actually kind of running out of things to make videos on. That's not just remaking videos that I've already made. So fuck it, I'm just gonna enjoy my time off, and I guess I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a fantastic night. I'm gonna hang out and chat for a few minutes, and just, you know, if there's any questions I forgot to answer, I'll answer them there. But otherwise, thanks for watching, guys.